So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So it's down to business here. Hazard. Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fellow, Warren Zaire-Emery, Peter, is someone who's considered to be the crown jewel of French football. And at such a young age, his rise has been meteoric, really, since mid-teens. It's rare to see somebody so physically and technically accomplished at that age. But he's got the passing and dribbling skills to be trusted. And I think everybody is on board with that already.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. Cafu. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's had a shot! Diogo Dalot. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? In by Messi. It's a mighty effort! And he's had a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now it's Rodri. Zaire-Emery.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Hazard. He has found the way through. Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And it's Messi. DiMarco. Oh, that is a nice touch. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Somewhat off target. Messi gets into a good position.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Van Dijk. And it's Van Dijk. De Jong. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, a player who needs no introduction. De Jong. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Kamavinga. Gravenberg. He's being urged to shoot. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And here's Azar. Hit into the middle. He rises! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Diogo Dalot. Now that's well seen too. That has not gone well. Nicked it back promptly. Cafu. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good spread. Messi. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Diogo Dalot. Played towards the other side. And he's intervened well there. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Oh, he's been caught napping! Adams. And it's Azar. Barcelona, different to some extent this half. Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. He saw the goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Van Nistelrooy. DiMarco. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Hernandez. Rodri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's gone for goal! And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. And it's been played through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a really well-measured ball. That is good alertness. Adams. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Chooses to go crossfield. Just about up to the hour now. And that's a throw-in. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he was quick to react. Can he get it through? And here's Kvaratskhelia. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. No way through, so back it comes. He is through. Gravenberg! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
This looks promising. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Out to the left it goes. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Well, that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the through ball. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. Good read, needed to be.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Mbappe. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 38. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
El dorsal 5. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de
Van
jugadores.
Dijk. Barcelona must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And he's forced to go back. Adams. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nicely weighted ball. Well, nicely intercepted. His head's a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cafu gets it clear.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Smith Rowe.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And that has been cleared. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. boys, it's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. Oh, that was vital. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nice looking ball. Totti has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Totti. And he welcomes it in. And Roberto Baggio! A real chance and a real let-off.
Roberto Baggio clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Now he's got space here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think this guy, Gavi, is someone who really does show his Catalan pedigree, Peter.
Mbappe!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
That's a good ball out wide. They get a throw in. It's a searching pass. Messi. Totti. Great vision. Can he get on the end of this? It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Tries to pass it through. Cruyff. There's the header! Goal! Barcelona! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gavi wins the duel this time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely aimed pass. Looking to play him in. And now the breakaway. Searching pass he's played there. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Van Dijk with the clearance, nicked it back promptly. Oh, he's and Cruyff! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
30 minutes gone. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. He's found a way through. There's the a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good take in a good area. And he's managed to get free. And this is Cruyff! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. That is good alertness. Played out to the left flank. And it's Beckham. Thuram. He's found the way. Thuram! Denied by an instinctive save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Alexander-Arnold. Shot could... Mbappe! Lovely pass, but can he get there?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bastoni with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Yildiz going face-to-face with his great rival. Crosses it in here. Oh, important interception. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I think it'll be fascinating, Peter, to see what this fella Gavi's been tasked with. Because he's very good at progressing the ball, recycling the ball, distributing the ball. And you'd expect him to be in a box-to-box type role. But I also like his energy, his dynamism, his telling passing. And he adds so much more than that to the side.
Chance! Goal! Milan! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game. Oh, whistle's gone, now then! And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. He can't put it away.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Bastoni.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Yildiz. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe! Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking.
There's the shot! And here's Torres. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Played into space. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Van Dijk with the clearance. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Here's a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Flings in a... Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And it's played big header! Chance again? No.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe goes on a run down the left wing. Yildiz. And it's Serginho. Bastoni. And here's Yamal. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. That's Beckham. Messi. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Yildiz. Great vision. Takes a shot! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So all square and not for the chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. Perfect placement, the one play. And we hit half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11, Hazard. El dorsal 10,
And
Messi.
we're off again.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 18.
Fernando Torres. Kvaratskhelia. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Gavi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Yamal. He gets big, and it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Yildiz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Barcelona really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Now it's Mbappe. Sends it crossfield. Kvaratskhelia. He has found the way through. Crunching tackle.
La
Yildiz.
asistencia a este partido.
Bastoni did just about
de
enough to come out
espectadores.
on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kvaratskhelia with the delivery. Played back in. Terrific header! Well, what about it? So close to victory, and it has got away. Kvaratskhelia. Hernandez has it in a wide position. Can he get it through? Serginho defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Alexander-Arnold with a real chance here.
Well, I think the technical challenge is...
He's having a go. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep. And a chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the... Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's a searching pass. Nice interception, well timed. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Dembele. Good take, and is he in? And it's Serginho. Raspadori finds himself offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rodri did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Gavi! Oh, should have put that away. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tries to pass it through. And he's on his way. He's had a shot. Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Mateus is standing over this one. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. And he's in on goal. Cross neat. Oh, what a climb! Kvaratskhelia driving forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Palmer. And he cuts out the supply. And he's gone long. Kvaratskhelia aimed beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Gavi.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Raspadori, not the most accurate pass. Now it's Yamal. Beckham kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball. And the keeper has it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's that, the end. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So we're up and running. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Messi. That is lovely. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the open. Messi! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Pass somewhat off target. Now he's off and running. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking for the run. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Great vision. That has not gone well. Barcelona are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Messi. Now it's Girassi. Oh, he's bustling through here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Messi. Khan gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Neymar. Messi. Scholes. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, smashing header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And it's Neymar. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He is through here. It's a pretty loose pass.
Fenerbahce clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Nicely spread. Now it's Mbappe. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now, can they get him away? And that has been clubbed away. Fenerbahce have it back and can go again. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Camavinga, out to the right. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. He's had it taken off him. Jorginho. Played into space out wide. Gavi. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Always onto this. That has been cut short. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a good ball out wide. Jorginho. And it's Scholes. And they've got rid. Well, they've got it again. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11, Hazard. El dorsal
Here we go again then.
Messi.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Girassi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Girassi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Jorginho. Messi.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Looking tidy in possession here. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Oh, they continue each to cancel the other out.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Not the most accurate pass. That's a throw. Pedri. And it's Hazard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's being shifted off it. He's beaten the last man. Tries a shot! It's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Vinicius Junior!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Gets his head on it! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Hazard, and that has put paid to that. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Irwin did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Shapes to shoot! Camavinga. Swung over. Kvaratskhelia. And he's managed to get free. Looking to play him in. Tries to cross.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
We have got
16.
changes here, from
El
both
dorsal
sides in fact.
5.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Cambio de jugadores.
Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. And here's Gravenberg. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, well measured.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Spread it left. Out to the left it goes. No way through. Can he get on the end of this? Baresi spots it and intercepts. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Irwin. That has ended up in no man's land.
Fenerbahce really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ronaldinho looking to get on the end of this. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for options for movement. Real chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Aims beyond the defence. Nice interception, well timed. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now this could be a chance. Van Nistelrooy! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ronaldinho. It's a mighty effort! And another try! And again!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Played in by Puck. Big header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically...
Right card! No, not the best of headers.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that's been won straight back. Decent chance! Dispatched clinically. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's a little off target. Van Nistelrooy. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Modric. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ter Stegen sends that a long way. And they're back on the ball again. Ronaldinho. Chance to deliver. Bullish header! No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
And it's Modric. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Park Ji-sung. Rodri. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Van Nistelrooy. He's had a shot! Rodri. Now it's Villa. Ronaldinho. Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands. Messi. Oh, a lovely bit of skill. Tries to play it through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Park Ji-sung. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. David Villa. Nice bit of trickery. He might be in here! He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance! There it is! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's gone for a throw-in.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Rodri. Played out to the right. Plays the return pass. David Villa. Camavinga. Now it's Hazard. Threads one in. Well, that pass isn't the best. And the half-time whistle goes. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11. Hazard.
So off we go once
Será
more.
sustituido por el dorsal
Well, I think
7.
starting this half
Cambio de
in a strong
jugadores.
manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose.
And Messi! Oh, it's come loose. And he's been shifted off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Villa, and it's Van Nistelrooy. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Rodri, back into the middle. He's away. He's going for goal. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That's good defensive concentration.
And the volley. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Barcelona really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Rodri. Van Nistelrooy stood up well to him there. Camavinga looking for the run. That's good vision. Oh, that was vital. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And a shot! And he hits the net! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Van Dijk does well to get it back. Can he get it through? Van Dijk cuts it out. Hazard. Hazard. This looks promising. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! Hazard! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
We have
10,
got changes here, from
Messi.
both sides in fact.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 18. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
David Villa. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Van Nistelrooy! He slings it in. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe.
Pretty robust defending.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Ruben Diaz spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's fabulous. Park Ji-sung. And he's making progress on the ball. Climbs up big! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home. Barcelona are staring into the abyss. Only a win will do here, otherwise they are down. This truly is crunch time. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Barcelona cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Gavi kept aware, and it is reclaimed. It's Maradona! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
That's a good run down the left. Hazard gets into some space. Gavi has a shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping. Well, Gaisca Mendieta, Peter, is such a tremendous athlete.
He's pretty much the full midfield package, isn't he?
Because he has that wonderful technique to go with all the tremendous energy and dynamism, everything a modern midfielder needs.
Well, they tell me he was a very talented middle-distance runner in his youth. That makes sense.
Well, I think it would explain his stamina. Mendieta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Fired deep towards the back post. And here's Gavi. Thinks about the shot. Maradona. Now it's Mbappe. And the counter is on. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gaisca Mendieta. Mendieta. Roberto. Shot a goal! He's delivered all right! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Wolverhampton are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Costa Curta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Caceres.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Played backwards here.
He had nobody else to help out there.
He's being urged to shoot. That is a brilliant interception. Baggio with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Wilshere. And it's Maradona. Nicely spread. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Denied by an instinctive save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
He's shifting through the gears here. Wolverhampton looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Gaisca Mendieta. Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez. Has a look and plays it forward. Mendieta. Mbappe. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Can he get on the end of this? Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. And it's Maradona.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
And the shot! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Wolverhampton are sitting... Camavinga! There was plenty of power on that.
There will be one
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Hazard. Gavi. He's found a way past. Hazard picks it up out wide. And we hit half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution on the field. Number 21, Mbappe.
That gets things going for the second half.
Number 25.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Mbappe is onto this. That's a little off target. Knocks it into space. Marquinhos. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Mendieta, who's set up one goal so far. There they go, hunting in packs.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Look at the Mendieta!